North Carolina is in the social media spotlight right now for a controversial abortion bill. Now, if passed, a woman getting an abortion would have faced life in jail or the death penalty.
Queen City News reporter Will Lewis joins us now live in the studio. And Will, a political expert says, well, this bill won't pass. It is a bit of a black eye for the Tar Heel state.
Yeah, that's right, Brian and Alicia. NC 158 was introduced back in February of 2021, and it never made it out of committee. According to the legislation, women getting an abortion could have been charged with first-degree murder or attempted murder under a North Carolina state law.
Groups are protesting across the country after the overturning of Roe v. Wade. The ruling turned power back over to the states, and ever since, that power has yielded tough restrictions when it comes to reproductive rights.
I think some of this, if you look at the Texas legislation, it's almost a quest to who can be more draconian and in many ways preposterous. No one would ever have imagined that Texas would make a law that would somehow circumvent everything and deputize citizens.
Dr. Susan Roberts from Davidson College says the bill, NC 158, was introduced in February of 2021. The legislation says a woman who gets an abortion could face attempted murder or a murder charge, with penalties being life in prison or even the death penalty.
This is part of the personhood movement, but it is so far-fetched because some of the people that do support life begins at conception are they frame it in very biblical terms, and this doesn't seem the least bit biblical.
The bill was originally sponsored by North Carolina State Representative Larry Pittman from Cabarrus County and Mark Brody representing Union and Anson counties. Pittman is not seeking re-election, and Brody is. Roberts believes some bill will be introduced, just not NC 158.
The Republicans are poised to, do well in both the House and the Senate in North Carolina. And they don't need something like this to get their voters to the polls because I think it's going to happen anyway. It might be counterproductive.
People circulating the old NC 158 on social media could be part of a plan to get more people to the polls in November. Roberts says it may help more on a national level.
I don't think anyone would say this piece of legislation has legs. It is embarrassing for the state of North Carolina.
Yeah, and Roberts says people will continue to watch the reproductive rights bills introduced by states because it may trickle down to other issues like same-sex marriage and access to contraception.
All right, a story Queen City News will keep following. Will, thank you.